Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. I need everybody inside the room right now to make some noise for Mr.
Ozman.
Okay, let's begin.
Okay. Let's hit this mineshaft. Of course, my stuff's all full, but hey. Now I'm going to grab these fence posts and wood, especially the fence posts, because I need somewhere to store my liquid cows, fluid cows. But while we're exploring, I won't make you watch me get every fence post, but while we're exploring, let's talk a little bit about my aspirations. Oh, so much gold. For my early game, like what am I trying to get done early? Then we can track progress against my KPIs, and we'll see how we're going. So, one thing you'll have noticed is I haven't been doing much mining. As I said, I want to embrace Foolcraft's mods, so I'm hoping to find some chickens and start getting some of these resources from chickens and some of the resources from cows, instead of the traditional mining approach. I may still do a bit of that, obviously, if I don't get what I'm after in a chicken perspective. But yeah, that's why you haven't seen me, you know, traditionally in a survival game I'd be underground as quickly as possible, trying to get resources, instead of all of this gallivanting about, opening chance cubes, getting flung into the air, and looking for livestock. Normally, again, I'm grabbing string as well. Where's my wooden swords? As that will help me capture animals. I can make more nets. Ores, plenty of ores. Not many monsters. I mean, that's cool. But I'm surprised. I would have thought there'd be more zombies. Plenty of red on the map. Where's my axe? Doofus. Okay, anyway, so once we get some resources going, I want to move on to Ender.io. There's a couple of different tech mods in Foolcraft, but I like Ender.io, even though it's a lit... Oh. Is that a spawner or is that just individual? It's not a spawner, okay. I just figure I like Ender.io, so that's what I'm going to aim for my tech mod. Now that does mean we need some pretty funky resources, but as I said, there's interesting ways of getting those. Ender.io is pretty heavy on things like diamonds and emeralds and ender pearls, but there are good ways of getting those. If we're really lucky, we might get some resource chicken eggs from chests in here. Don't know that we'll be that lucky, given that mineshafts aren't the most extensive dungeons normally. But you never know. So, because I'm going to be doing some of the tech stuff, building power stations, things like that, I'm going to need somewhere for my base. I want somewhere... Oh, what do you got? Oh, wow. Let's take the iron. I don't need any else. I'll take the melon seeds, why not? I'll leave everything else there for now. We know it's here. No one else is going to steal it. Yeah, so for our base, I want somewhere with a bit of room. I want somewhere that's close to a village, hopefully, because early game it can be quite handy trading with villagers to get weapons, armor, tools, things like that. And I think some plains, and just somewhere interesting. I want to try and build some of my... Normally I would, you know, run out of room. I'd build near a village and I'd put everything underground because I didn't want to leave the boundary of the village too much. But this time I think I'm going to build a big base above ground. Some big buildings. And with Ender.io you do need some pretty big buildings. Gather your resources from farms. Process them into fuels. All that kind of good stuff. Gold is handy, copper is handy, especially for Ender.io, so I'm going to grab that. Coal, always handy. See a vein miner at work there. Just grab the whole vein, one hit. Get a truckload of XP. Oh, yep. Inferium. We want that pretty soon too. We want to start getting Inferium farming going early because you need a ton of Inferium for some of the resource stuff I want to do. It's a good plan B. If you can't find the chickens you need, you can use the mystical agriculture. But that requires an absolute crap ton of Inferium. Come on, go away. And obviously a big aspiration will be to find some of the cool generated structures that come from some of these mods. Some of the generated structures are visually impressive and they contain an awful lot of loot. The best of these structures is the big dungeon, the mega dungeon. I'll let you know if I find. You'll know if I find one of them because I shall express some excitement. Look at all this gold. Okay. I'll eat those. Don't need you. 105 armor book, not much use. Full stack of them, full stack of that, full stack of that. You can see how handy it is having a good supply of Hermitron cases. Look at all that coal. I'm going to end up running out of a pick if I'm not careful. Vein Miner does do the full durability. Like you mine the vein and it still counts the full durability of what you just mined. So it's not like it's magic. Makes your picks last forever. It's just faster. You still lose durability. Not much iron. May have to make another pick, so I should. Okay. Now the main thing I'm looking for early game, I know I've said a whole lot of different stuff, but chickens are what I want to get onto as soon as possible. I want to find a sand chicken and I want to find a log chicken, and then you'll see me getting very excited and I'll make an episode about chickens. Fluid cows I'll pick up along the way, but fluid cows are, they're a bit harder to farm and automate, whereas chickens are very, very easy to automate and you can start getting crazy amounts of resources very easily with the resource chickens. They were created, I think, for mod packs like Sky Factory, where there's not a lot of actual ground. So you got your resources from chickens. So I could just do a far more, if I wanted, I could do a far more traditional approach of doing mining. And as you can see with Vein Miner, mining for resources is pretty efficient. But, why run a heavily modded heavily modded Minecraft and not make use of some of the mod features? Now, I haven't played a lot of Foolcraft. As you can tell, I've done a little bit. You can tell from my familiarity with some of these features. I haven't done a lot. So I don't know what I'll do after that. Just have fun. Do some exploring. That's the point of the pack, is to have fun. Somewhere underneath here. This looks like it will lead back. No, anyway. Okay, I'll do some resource gathering, and if I find anything interesting, I will certainly share it with you guys. Anyway, you don't know, guys. Don't see me mining and trying to find my way back. Take it easy. Okay, not a bad haul from that little mine there. See, I got 1, 2 1/4 stacks of gold, nearly a full stack of copper, a little bit of iron, 17 blocks of coal, like plenty of coal. I also picked up 3 stacks of fence posts, nearly a full stack of string, and a bit of inferium. So not bad. I mean, easy gold early game. Plus I got 2 loot bags. Let's open these up, see what we get. Oh, I got another ender in a chest. So I've got 2 enders, plus whatever enders are at the back. They're dropping like wildfire. But let's have a look what's in these loot bags. Anything else? Oh, emerald. There's another sword. That could come in handy. I'm going to have to ditch some of this stuff. Hang on. Let's use my Hermitron. 6 stack. 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 Gold horse summer. Okay. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't need you. And if I'm not mistaken, over there, that might even be another, that's another one, isn't it? Oh, it looks like it might not go anywhere, but I'll pop over there and have a look in a sec. I'll tell you what I find. Yeah, this is just a little, that's just a little piece of that. Nothing more here. Oh well, worth a try. What have we got here? Oh, oh, what are they? What are they? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Pig, cow, sheep. Really? Really? That's it? Okay. Hoping for something a bit more exotic. I can hear a lot of zombies over here. I wonder if there's a dungeon or if it's just... just random monster spawn. Let's go down and have a look. Can't see a dungeon. Oh well. Just monster. Okay. Alright, back to exploring. Hey. Hey there, little guy. Just hold still. We might take you home to hang out at our home village. Gorgeous thing. Okay, huge mesa. Still exploring it. Still no plains. Just savannah. Hopefully there'll be something north of here. Oh look! Oh look! A pyramid. Oh, a pyramid. We'll have some fun exploring that. Ooh. It's going to take me a while to get over there. Up here on these high peaks, but we'll go have a look at that pyramid, but I don't know if I'll have all the time to explore it. It's a big fight. But let's go have a look at it. I'll show you when I'm a bit closer.